I'm Bandan, I'm 17 years old and I'm currently studying T-level health, assisting the adult nursing team. A normal day for me is I get up early, get ready, I normally say bye to my parents and get on the bus. At first I was just searching for a normal health and social BTEC, and then I found the T-level course. It was all these amazing opportunities. I get to actually be in a hospital setting, practice what I'm learning and gain the practical knowledge and the theory behind it.
Okay, so we're going to be going down and using our immersive patients. You're going to be taking heart rate.
I can't feel the pulse here, so I'm going to use a radial pulse. This person's blood pressure is 118/80, which is really healthy. I can demonstrate skills in the mock hospital ward first, so if I make mistakes, I can fix it here.
So everything is healthy currently.
I grew up in a country where it was less developed, Nepal. I grew up watching my sister spending a lot of time in hospital. She was a premature baby and my family couldn't afford basic food for babies and stuff. So she grew up being really underweight, and nurses there didn't have the correct technology, the right resources, but they still provided the best care, and I just got inspired to be like them and provide that kind of care. I'm currently applying to universities for an adult nursing course, and when I graduate, hopefully I'll be a registered adult nurse. I can go to university, I can do apprenticeship, or I can go straight into work because I've gained the basic skills. I value it a lot because I think now I've got friends, I've got a good educational life. It just makes me really proud because it's something that my parents don't have, and it's like I'm fulfilling it for them.
Hi everyone, it's Thursday, it's 5 p.m. And what does that mean? It's time for the daily download. So welcome to Thursday of National Apprenticeship Week. Now, in every other year, Thursday is just Thursday of National Apprenticeship Week, but this year it's had a makeover and is now known as T-Level Thursday. Now, if you've not heard much about T-Levels, then don't worry. They're very new and something that you might be able to do during the period when you'd normally be taking A-levels or a BTEC, and we'll tell you all about them today. So I'm Elaine, and my role in Lloyds Banking Group when I'm not live streaming on YouTube is I'm an apprenticeship delivery manager.
And introducing myself, I'm Amy, and my role in Lloyds Banking Group when I'm not hosting Careers Live events is a DevOps engineer. And normally every month we have a whole hour-long live stream that explores one particular career in depth. But for National Apprenticeship Week daily broadcasts, being as it's 2023, we only have 23 minutes to cram in a lot of content.
And when we say National Apprenticeship Week, we mean national. The thing is actually bigger than Lloyds Banking Group. Every company in England and Wales that has apprentices is celebrating this week. That's hundreds and thousands of apprentices. So this is what we've squeezed in for you in these 23 minutes. So first of all, Amy is going to take us around the country, picking up all the highlights and stories from day one of National Apprenticeship Week. Then the first of our field reports, and we'll be hearing from our colleague Neil, who's been out and about at Barnet and Southgate College in North London, telling students about how his career developed from being a field manager for Subway into a new career in technology. And Junior Saunders is going to be with us again with his take on T-levels.
Now, lots of you studying for GCSEs at the moment will know what subjects you're studying, but maybe not so much about what you can do as a job with the subjects you love. So every day this week, we're going to talk to some of our apprentices about their favourite subject in school, how it's helped them in their apprenticeship, and explore some of the many different careers you can try out through an apprenticeship.
Now, in an apprenticeship, you do learn particular skills to do a particular job. But under the hood, every job comprises of 8 essential skills. Now, these are called the Skills Builder Essential Skills. And we'll take a look at 2 of these today and hear from one of our apprentices about why they're really important in the world of work.
And if you feel inspired but you have questions, our colleagues from the Lloyds Talent team are on hand in the chat. You can ask any question that pops in your mind and we'll do our best to answer them.
And we've also enabled closed captions should you need them. And the chat is open both in Zoom, and if you are watching us on YouTube, we're also standing by to answer those questions.
So today is T-Level Thursday in National Apprenticeship Week. You may not have heard much about T-Levels as they're very new, but here are some things that will help explain how they work and what they're designed to do. So, T-Levels were created based on feedback from employers that they wanted to see young people better prepared for jobs as they left school. T-Levels are vocational qualifications, so they're designed to line into jobs in a particular industry sector. And you study for them after your GCSEs for 2 years. Every T-level has a considerable amount of industry work experience. You get at least 45 days, so as you're studying, you have lots of hands-on practical experience to prepare you for the world of work. And T-levels are offered by colleges and some sixth forms and can be in sectors as diverse as digital, health, construction, healthcare, building services and health services.
So in terms of difficulty, if you think about them as the equivalent to studying 3 A-levels, and they give you exactly the same opportunity to gain UCAS points. So what this means is at the end of studying your T-levels, you've got options. You can go straight to university, you can go straight into work, or you can continue your learning through an apprenticeship. And of course, your work experience on the long placement part of your T-level, plus the way that you're studying, is all designed with you being in the workplace to give you plenty of great examples for employers when it comes to your interviews and assessment centres. So now it's time for the very first of our field reports today. So as we've said, it's T-Level Thursday. Our colleague Neil has been to Barnet College as part of a big day of T-level events in North London. And this is to help students understand where a career in tech can actually take you. And also to help students get a bit of a feel for what our recruitment process is like by learning how to be an interviewer for Lloyds Banking Group. So here is Neil to tell us more.
Okay, I can't remember what time I set off from Bristol this morning. I think it was about 6 o'clock. How far did you travel, Neil?
That was about 90 minutes.
90 minutes is like a lightweight, isn't it? But we've been here at Barnet and Southgate College, which is my first time to High Barnet, at the end of the line, as we realised today. It was definitely the end of the line. And then we've been doing, what have we been doing today?
We'll be going through interview processes with the students, help
Yeah.
them get a bit of a more feeling how it is from the other side, so it's not so stressful for them in the future.
Yeah, it's been good fun actually, haven't we? We've had really good questions. And then what we're going to do is pan the camera around, because this is really funny, because we asked them to do like a question and answer panel, and then they're so nice, they actually sat in a panel for us, like round like that. And we said, oh, we're going to ask you some questions and answers, and they all sat there. So I'm going to turn the video off a second, and then we're going to have a chat with each of them to find out what it is that, what they all do, and then how this day has been really meaningful for them. All the sec.
Hi, my name is Tracy Parrott. I work for Barnet Education and Learning Service within the Post-16 team, and part of my role is supporting schools and colleges who are implementing T-levels. So I'm really fortunate to work with both Barnet and Southgate College and Saracens High School, helping them to prepare to offer T-levels. Today's been an amazing insight and opportunity for students to learn more about the qualification.
Brilliant. And then, see, I'm just to prove they are all actually here. And you know, in the movies where they've actually got like they're on the track. Actually, I'm on my knees moving this along, so we don't even get like the high budget filming for Lloyds Banking Group. Maria, tell us a bit about what you do.
Hi, my name's Maria Denitis. I am the curriculum manager for T-levels here at Barnet Southgate College. And it was really lovely to have the students of the Barnet area, Saracen students and Barnet and Southgate students, to be part of this lovely workshop presented by Lloyds. And the digital students found it very beneficial. They were able to have an insight into the interview process, and they're really looking forward to moving on to digital T-level students and having that experience to be either work ready or progress onto apprenticeships or higher education.
Lovely. So far, right. Rescue my knees. We'll move across to there. Okay, this is Saracen School now.
Hi, I'm Femi Olifola. I'm an assistant principal at Saracens High School. It's been an absolutely fantastic day. Fantastic being here at Barnet College. We've brought our Year 10 students for a special workshop put on by Lloyds Banking Group, which has been incredibly insightful about careers and also what they can do in the future if they follow a digital T-level pathway. We're offering digital T-level from 2023, and we're really excited for these students and our older students to take that on in the coming years. And they've had great insight into the future pathways that they can take, but also the different avenues that they can take in terms of careers as well. So it's been a fantastic opportunity for us, and thank you very much to Lloyds Banking Group.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Right, last bit on my knees now. This is a new job for you, isn't it?
Feels like it. Hi, my name's Jack Peel, representing Middlesex University, part of the outreach team. So I'm really pleased to be here alongside lots of our key partners. It's a really important part for our civic agenda. It was a great workshop today, and brilliant to see the students develop their skills. From our side, what we want to do is just offer that additional breadth of a higher education pathway to young people in the borough, and that's something that's very common, people going to their kind of local university. So yeah, delighted to support all the hard work that's going on today, and there'll be more from us this evening with some of these students, hopefully.
Great work there by Neil, helping students to understand not just apprenticeships, but develop their understanding on how recruitment works and see things from the other side of the table. Now, anyone in school in the Bristol area may well have come across our next guest. Junior Saunders spends his time visiting schools and talking to parents and students about apprenticeships. And T-levels are quite new to everyone. So as we mentioned, they're the equivalent of 3 A-levels, and you can now study these in a whole range of vocational fields. The big thing with a T-level is the assessment is quite different to the final exams of an A-level, and you get lots of work experience built in. So when it comes to finding a job, you'll have the ability to show an employer both what you know, but also how you've applied it. So here's Junior to give us his take on T-levels.
So welcome back to Thursday with myself, Junior Saunders, on the National Apprenticeship Week, as well as the Lloyds Group. And we've been bringing you all the latest information, advice and guidance around the world of apprenticeships this week. However, today on Thursday, what we're going to do is give you a slight introduction into the world of something called T-levels. Now, T-levels have been newly introduced worldwide, UK-wide for the past couple of years. And what a T-level is an alternative to A-levels. So when you're thinking about post-16, this is an alternative to A-levels. And what the aims are to get you work ready. So it's to get you ready for the world of work. Whereas an apprenticeship is 80% of the time you doing a practical qualification, a T-level is 80% study and 20% work. So it's the flip reverse of an apprenticeship, essentially. So if you're not quite ready to get into the world of work and you actually want to study 80% of the time and slowly introduce yourself to the world of T-levels, then there's actually something that can really, really help you. There's 45-day industry placements available. It's designed by employers, and 1 T-level is an equivalent to 3 A-levels in size. So it's really important to understand that. And you do get a level 2 English and Maths equivalent, and also 24 courses are going to be launched by the end of 2023, states the DFE, which is the Department of Education. And there are progression options whilst thinking about a T-level. So a T-level is really for those who are thinking about doing something slightly different to A-levels, but actually want the industry placement 20% of the time, and then 80% of the time, they're actually studying towards that as well.
So when you're at school, you've probably got subjects that you really like, and then probably subjects that you're not so keen on. And you might be wondering, what can I actually do with the subjects anyway? Well, of course, when it comes to careers, there's always more than one way, as many of us that work for Lloyds know very well. But we asked our apprentices what were their favourite subjects at school, and we asked our friends at Amazing Apprenticeships to tell us a little bit more about the different kinds of jobs you might be able to try out if you like this particular subject. So here's our colleague Ryan, who's going to tell us all about his favourite subject of maths and how he uses this in his day-to-day role. But first, here's a short film from Amazing Apprenticeships on all the things you can do if you like studying maths.
So my name's Ryan Bailey and I work in finance, and in particular within finance I work in accounting. So I might be a minority here, but the subject that I most enjoyed at school was maths. So with maths, what I would say is in school, a lot of the subjects that you learn about and a lot of the topics within maths that you learn about, you might not use particularly within within your working life and in later life. But what maths does teach you, certainly with sort of things like algebra and different problems, is problem solving. So problem solving is a highly transferable skill, and it's something I use in my day-to-day role. Problem solving and the satisfaction that I get from solving problems is what I really enjoyed about maths. So with maths, I've obviously used that in my career in finance. So just within finance, there's so many opportunities, and especially within Lloyds where I work. I've been in finance for 3 years, and you might think accountancy is a one-stop subject, but I've been in 4 different roles within those three years, and each role that I've done has been completely different. And you learn so many different aspects of the finance side from each role you do, and doing different things and using different types of problem solving, different types of maths within these roles. So by following my passion and the subjects that I've enjoyed, I found a great career path and a career that I really enjoy and I sort of use in my day-to-day life. So yeah, I would say there's so many opportunities if you find a real passion for a subject that you enjoy. There's a million opportunities in the real world that you can use that subject within, and I'm an example of that.
Great to hear Ryan's perspective. Now, on an apprenticeship, you're likely to learn some great technical skills and knowledge, but alongside those skills are something called essential skills. There are 8 skills builder skills: speaking and listening, which help our communication; creativity and problem solving, which help us deal with uncertainty; staying positive and aiming high, which help us deal with setbacks and the unexpected; and teamwork and leadership, which help us work well with others. So today's skills are the final pair in the Skills Builder framework, and these are teamwork and leadership. And here's Missy Ann to tell us all about them, and our colleague Lily to tell you how she uses these skills in her particular job.
Hello everyone, I'm Missy Ann from Lloyds. I hope you're having a great National Apprenticeship week so far. When you're looking at the things you could be doing when you leave school, you'll want to be thinking about both the skills and qualifications employers are looking for. When we talk about skills, there are things like maths, English and digital, which we call functional skills. We need these to help us learn other subjects. Then there's knowledge and technical skills, which we are often studying at school and on an apprenticeship. In between these are essential skills. They help us navigate the world and thrive in the workplace. And each day this week, we're going to explore these Skills Builder essential skills. Today, we're looking at teamwork and leadership. Much of the work we do in Lloyds Banking Group involves working with others, so teamwork is such an important skill to master. but even when you're at school, you can be practicing producing great work with others. Initially, this skill is about our own behaviour when working with others, being timely, reliable, and taking responsibility, and recognising and respecting diversity of others' cultures, beliefs, and backgrounds. When you become more accomplished with teamworking, you'll learn to manage conflict and building relationships with people in other teams. When you're more advanced, you'll be leading a team, suggesting improvements, evaluating the strengths of your team, and helping them develop their skills. Our second skill today is leadership, which is not just about leading people, but about being a leader of ideas. So when we're starting out in this skill, we'll be focusing on dividing up tasks, managing time, and sharing resources. Different points of view can help improve an idea, and so working positively through those is also important. As you develop this skill further, you may be a leader of people, being aware of strengths and weaknesses, developing techniques in mentoring, coaching, and motivating others. Here at Lloyds Banking Group, teamwork and leadership skills are practiced by everyone. Some people have a team of people that they lead, and others are leaders of ideas. We make things happen by trusting each other, being brave, and using our strengths to achieve. Here's my colleague to tell us how they use these skills.
Hi, my name's Lily and I'm 21 years old. I currently work as a business analyst for Lloyds Banking Group for our economic crime prevention team. In brief terms, what I do is I help the business mitigate the chance of change going wrong. So within my day-to-day roles, I use leadership and teamwork a lot. These two things are really important, as when working in such a close-knit team, we have to make sure that we're all supporting and encouraging each other to meet the same goal. As we work in a team, no one should ever feel left out, left behind, or that their voice is being lost or not heard. My advice to you guys at 15, 16 years old is to make sure that you enjoy your time in school as much as you can and explore every option when it comes to your education, such as apprenticeships, which can help you achieve the same outcome as if you were at university or at college.
The great news is that everyone can build essential skills, build their skills, not just in school, but also in what you want to do in your spare time. In fact, research shows that school leavers with average level of essential skills can earn up to £10,000 a year more than those who don't have them. So these are certainly worth thinking about. To learn more about how your skills compare, here's a link where you can complete a quiz and find out your score, along with lots of ideas on improving your essential skills. See you next time.
So if you are curious to know more, then you can use your favourite search engine and type in Skills Builder Home Zone, and you'll find a quiz that will help you score yourself right now on all 8 of those skills. And you can also get a customised support and guidance to help you develop these skills.
And those essential skills also come in really handy when it's time to apply for jobs or go off to job interviews. They'll help you identify those key experiences and key moments that you can take into an interview or a university application to get the job or course you want.
Amy, the clock is counting down. But before we go, here's a quick reminder of what is coming up tomorrow on the last day of National Apprenticeship Week for us. We will be back at 5 p.m. tomorrow, me and Amy, on our final day of Careers Live, with reports from Basleg School in Wales and videos from all of our travels during this amazing National Apprenticeship Week. So you'll get to see all the people that we've met. So Junior will be back with his last thoughts on the myths and legends of apprenticeship, and our colleague Mark will be telling us also how studying geography at school has really helped him during his working life.
And if you've missed any of our Career Live broadcasts and our Big Sister show all about apprenticeships, you can catch all of them again on our YouTube channel. We'll see you tomorrow for the last of this week's National Apprenticeship Week daily downloads. Take care.
Bye.
What does success mean to us?
Success is making a difference.
For our customers and our communities.
Success is empowering people from the start.
building their confidence,
giving them tools to start their careers.
Success is putting our people first.
It's knowing when to listen
and making the time to talk.
Success is supporting causes we care about.
It's getting involved. All hands on deck.
Success is making banking better.
It's engineering a fairer future.
Making progress and leaving no one behind.
Whatever shape it takes.
Success starts with us.